Hey! What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Child of Mecha live stream. I am your host, Tim, the one and only Child of Mecha. Sorry about the fuckery tonight. Streamlabs wanted to take a shit on me at the last second. So a bit of juggling had to go on. So, that's why there was, a bit of weirdness. Obviously late to the party, posting of the stream and everything like that. What are you gonna do? Anywho, we're here. You're here. We're here together. Hi. So let's begin. Yeah? Alright, so, rocking the, look at this. Rocking the Johnny Ridden tonight. Yeah. This is one of the new pilot series. See, it's got his Zaku unit on there and everything. And yeah, so you can get these at the Child of Mecha store. Why does YouTube do that? YouTube has been, it's been weird these past couple days. I don't know about you guys, but it's been switching. I usually put it on dark mode, but it's been switching back to light mode, and it just did that, and it's freaking me out here. Hang tight. One second. Alright, hang on. Dark theme. Go. Maybe refresh. It's getting on my nerves. Alright, I think we got it. Yeah, we got it. Anyway. Oh my goodness gracious. So, welcome back to birthday week. Tomorrow is my birthday. Yeah. No, Brandon, don't do that. Don't do that. He says everyone unsub and sub again. No. Oh, for notifications. Yeah. Well, the notification was late, so yeah. So what are you going to do about that, But no, if you didn't get a notification about the live stream here, yeah, that's one way of fixing it, is unsub and then sub back, at least on YouTube. I don't know about Twitch and Facebook, but anyway. So yeah, a little flustered now. Everything just going. Anywho, hey, Caleb, he says, my birthday's tomorrow, too. Birthday buddies! Hey! You get one of these. Awesome. Anywho. Yeah, Luis's birthday was Monday. We wished him a happy birthday. Luis, thank you. Happy birthday, buddy. So, yeah, the Johnny Ridden shirt, you can get these in the new Ace Pilot series on the Child of Mecha store. Go hit it up. There's like 22 of them, and they're awesome. Yeah, they're awesome. So anyway, if you are interested in any of the tools and materials that we're going to be working with here tonight, there's an Amazon link below here on the description. That side, if you're watching on Facebook, go hit that up. Lots of cool stuff in there. Tools and materials, like I said, gear for streaming, resin ideas and stuff like that. And then also books for inspiration. Alex Andrews wants to know about the Tiger Drill. What? Tiger Drill. God, it's been so long since I've done that, right? But yes, Tiger. Is it Tiger Drill? Yeah. But that's a good thing. Yeah, that's a good thing. Anyway, ooh, hang on. Dropped one of my scribing jigs from Mr. Colin Craig. So, yeah, we are flustered up tonight, aren't we? Puckered up. So go hit up the Amazon link. I do get a bit of a commission based off the stuff that you buy, but it doesn't increase the cost for you. So go load up on that cool stuff. It's not updated yet. Some of the links may be dead, but there's a lot of stuff on there that is not. So, yeah. So go hit that up. And Also, if you want to help support what we do, hit up the Patreon. That link is in the description as well. That side if you're watching on Facebook. We hit 25, so we're going to be doing a giveaway. So one of you 25 is going to win an awesome either shirt or 24 by 36 large print from the Child of Mecha store. Yeah. Some of them only pledged $1, so hey, they still get in on it too. Yeah. So every 25, we're going to be doing a giveaway like that, right? And then once we hit like milestones like 100, we'll be doing a bigger giveaway, right? So get in on that, help support what we do. All the stuff goes to fuel everything moving forward, right? And then also, if you are interested in model kits, accessories, paints, Mecha Decals, sheets 1, 2, and 3, they're all in stock right now. Hit up our good friends right down here, USA Gundam Store. Adam and the fine crew down there will definitely have what you need. And then also, if you want to support just kind of one-time deals, man, there's always Super Chat on YouTube. There are stars on Facebook, and there's subs on Twitch. So, if you have the means, hit them up. Anyway, just wanted to take a quick second here, and just say how completely humbled I am and filled with gratitude from everybody that bought stuff off of the housewarming kind of wish list and everything. It was just amazing. It really, really is. So yesterday, I come upstairs to make Amber lunch, right? And she said, yeah, we have an Amazon package. I'm like, we do? And she's like, yeah, I saw the Amazon truck. And so I look out the little window here next to our porch, and there's literally a mountain of boxes. Like, mountain of boxes, right? And I was floored. Sam L, $2 super chat. Thank you, man. Just like that. Yes. I appreciate you, Sam. There it goes. Right there. So we get I get Amber to help me with the boxes and bring them in. And we're just standing there and looking at this pile of boxes that you guys sent through, just in amazement and awe. And we're just kind of standing there, and we're both like laughing, just at the I don't know, just at the ridiculousness of the situation, right? Like, we didn't really know how to process it. So we're just kind of standing there laughing, like all giddy and everything. And we just hugged each other, and it was just a crazy, awesome moment. And yesterday was a really, really good day. We were happy and everything, and we haven't had that for a while. So thank you, guys. I really appreciate that. Special shout out to two people, or I should say two parties at that point. Number one is our friend Julius, Sarge, and his family, for sending over Amber's like duvet cover and everything, and the strawberry covers, and she's had her eye on that for a while, and when she saw that, she was just like, and she just, I thought her face got stuck like that because she didn't change it for a few seconds, and I'm like, uh-oh. So Sarge, thank you, and to all of your family as well, thank you. That was really, really touching. Thank you. The second shout out I wanted to do is Mr. Greg Blair. He was nice enough to send over Amber's rainbow utensils. She geeked out on these things when she saw them on Amazon the first time, and she's just like, "Oh, I want these! I want these!" I'm like, "Oh God!" Right? And all I'm thinking is like, "You don't need them, right?" So when she opened the package of that, and that was like one of the first ones we opened, and she saw them, she did the same thing. She's like, "Oh!" Right? And just face lit up and everything. And when she took them out of the package, she was just like, "Oh, this is so cool!" Right? she geeked out even more. Just she was just like, "These are awesome!" So we are going to have to do a rather large load of dishes here. So, but guys, thank you so damn much. It was just awesome. It was an awesome moment, and we're going to be doing something special for each one of you that sent stuff, because it was just amazing. I don't have the words to properly express it. It was just a good day. And like I said, we haven't had one of those in a while, and yesterday you guys made it happen. So, man, thank you. It was great. It was great. And that led into today, and today was a good day too. So, yeah. It was really special. So, guys, I don't know how many times I can thank you. I can't thank you enough, honestly. So, big up. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Just a big shout out to every single one of you that sent something through. Just absolutely amazing. There were a few things that didn't have... Amazon messed up, I guess, and didn't have gift receipts or, like little gift slips. So some of the things I don't know exactly who they came from. Most of them had them. There were one or two, I think, that didn't. So I'm going to have to go back through and really see who did what, right? There was one, specifically, the dishes. I was floored by that one. The dishes, unfortunately, did not come with a little slip to say who it was from. So if you were the one who sent the dishes through, hit me up through Messenger on Facebook or Instagram or something like that, and just let me know, because like I said, we want to do something special for every single one of you that sent something through, because hell, you deserve it at this point. So if you're out there, mystery person, please just hit me up on the private side of things, and just let me know. All right, cool, good deal. Alrighty then. So with that being said, let's jump in to what we left off with on Monday. Yeah. So boom, whoop, there we go. The black screen there kind of worried me for a bit, and it wouldn't be out of this world if it did just conk out, because it would be par for the course today. Yeah. So, chat frozen for anyone else? Doesn't look like it. No, your chat came through, Brandon. Yeah, there's mine. Nope. Yeah, we're good. Again, it wouldn't be, it would be apropos if it did. So, what are you gonna do? Refresh, Brandon. 1, 2. There you go. Alex Andrews. What's going on, Alex? All the way from sunny England. It's not sunny right now. It's dark, but still, you get the point. Anywho, oh, look at this. John Lynn with the $2 super chat. Leg day. Not today, but yeah. Um. Oh, also, you know what? Shout out to John Lynn's mom. Yeah, of all people, John Lynn's mom sent through some awesome towels and stuff like that, which were greatly appreciated. Um, so yeah, big time to John Lynn's mom. So thank you, John Lynn's mom. Appreciate you. So, and to John Lynn, obviously too. John Lynn sent over a nice toaster, and it was really cool. So, John Lynn, thank you. Appreciate you. Let's see. Rio 2 Axis 1 is over there on Twitch, pounding the Mecha Army emotes. What's going on? Awesome stuff. The David Union 550 is a rotary tool. Brian got one, and it looks badass. Yeah, all David Union stuff is just awesome stuff. It's been a hard time to get David Union stuff in the States, but it looks like they're starting to trickle in, which I'm jazzed about, because the David Union stuff is just so nice looking. Just the design of it, right? The industrial design of it is just far and away superior to most everything out there. It's just so nice looking. John Lynn says, we support homies in this house. And she says, I don't know how Fluff bought those towels, though, typing with them big ass balls. I got that. It was cool. So thank you, John Lynn. Tell your mom, tell Fluff. Yeah, appreciate it. But, yeah, so the David Union stuff, David Union is either, I don't know which, either a Chinese company or a Korean company, but everything just is very, very high quality looking. I know a lot of the guys over in Asia have been using these things for years. You look at, folks like Choco Falcon, you look at people like Toymaker, those guys, especially like in Singapore, use those tools. A lot of the guys in Hong Kong and stuff as well. And it just looks like really high quality, tools and everything. And funny footnote here, this right here, this Madworks, the chisel holder, the roundy one, right? If you happen to take this apart, right? Whoop. You will see, and you can't see it there, can you? But it says right here, designed by David Union. How about that, right? So, the Madworks chisel holder is actually a David Union designed product. And honestly, it's not really that surprising, because this is hefty and nice and just beefy and high quality materials. So yeah, not very surprising there. So David Union, if you're watching, send me some stuff, dude, because I'd love to try it out. I'd love to hype it up. Damn right. Anyway, enough on my spiel and my shout out to David Union here. Let's get into building, shall we? I think we should. Yes. Brian says, yes, very, very nice. From the mouths of babes there. Okay. So if you remember Monday, we've got this piece that we started to strap over and everything like that. Clean the edges of the horrendous squeeze out that I used way too much super glue on, right? There you go, Alex Andrews with the hashtag free stuff for Tim. Nah, man, like, I'm not like looking for just free stuff. Like, there's a give and take there, right? I mean, yeah, I get tools, but they get advertising and other stuff as well. Endorsement, really, right? An endorsement. So it's a give and take. It's a transaction. Yeah. Anywho, enough with that. So what we need to do here is we need to complete the strap over the top here. So if I could find, oh, here we go. Find the sheet that we were using there, and we've got our little T-square, and I found my Olfa knife, so all is good, right? So what we're going to do, we're just going to line that up to 9 mil. Make our cut, snap it off, and let's see if that lines up here. Very nice. We're going to have to do a little bit of fine-tuning to that, but perfect. There we go. Easy peasy, right? Quid pro quo. Exactly, Ben. Exactly. Quid pro quo. Chris Pab says, damn, when I do it, I get called a shill. Ooh, Alexander says, because you are a shill, Pabs. Wow. Harsh. You just got to do it the right way, man. You got to do it the right way. I mean, it is a true give and take. It's a transaction, right? We get tangible things. They get advertising, obviously. They get endorsement, which is important, which is very important. And they get their product out there to the world. So, yeah. Honestly, if you really, really, really think about it, if you really put dollars and cents to it, the company is making out like gangbusters, right? Because they send one of us, not even me, they send one of us, one of their tools, right? What's it cost them? Maybe $100, liberal estimate, with shipping and all of that, maybe $100. How much return on investment do they get? Probably a lot. So if somebody sees one of us, me, Pabs, Brian, whoever, using these tools and really going to town and, saying, oh, these are great. How many people are gonna buy one, right? All it takes is like one or two to cover their cost. That's it. But they're probably gonna get a lot more than that. Think about that, you guys. Think about that. That's the transaction that we're talking about, right? It's not that big a deal in terms of the grand scheme of things, right? So, anyway. Let's see. Hey, Wilson! Mr. Wilson Allen, he says, where is it? Happy birthday, Tim. Thank you, Wilson. I appreciate you, brother. Mr. Gumpa Uruguay Javier says happy birthday as well. Thank you, guys. And I know a lot of you said happy birthday a little while ago. So thank you. I appreciate that. I do a lot. So Pab says, I only ever promote products I use myself. Yeah, exactly. Same here. Like, if I don't use your shit, I'm not going to promote your shit. Sorry. Not me. So, Brandon says, I've bought all sorts of shit because I see one of you goons using it, right? Yeah. Well, I mean, if we, you got to think about it. If one of us uses it, chances are it's for a reason because it works, right? So, oh snap, Gary, what's going on, buddy? He says, oh, Sensi is alive. What's going on, Gary? Mr. Y-Rag Gumple. If you don't know Gary, and if you don't follow him on Instagram, go follow him. He's such a good kid, man. Love Gary, man. Miss you, buddy. Can't wait to get back out to Cali so we can kick it again, because Gary's my boy. Thank you for tuning in, Gary. I appreciate you, buddy. Sam L over there on YouTube, he says, 3/4 of my current tools are from Tim's Amazon list. Nice. Nice. And Josh Brown says, glad to see you back. Thank you, Josh. I appreciate you, buddy. Hi, Craig says, by letting the pros use my tools, it is also a way to feel confident that what I made is not junk before offering it to the masses. Oh, yeah. Yeah, exactly, Craig. Let people put them through its paces. That's another thing, right? But, hey, Colin's stuff is quality. I highly suggest it because I actually use them, right? I think I use those probably more than my scratch built ones. So there you go, Colin. Shit. Yeah. There's your there's something to know, right? Gary says, just got off vaccination site, 6,000 people every day. Ooh. Well, you're doing the good work, Gary. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate that. I know a lot of other people appreciate that too. So, yeah. Let's see. Brandon says it's a great system unless people use and promote shit, even if it's kind of junk. I don't believe any of you do that, so I trust you're telling the truth. Oh, yeah. Yeah. It's hard to, let's put it this way. If something's crap, and somebody tries to use it, you're gonna know right away that it's crap, right? You're gonna know. It's easy to figure that out, I think, because if it's crap, people are gonna be stumbling and bumbling with it and not having a great time and all of that, you know. So, but no, Colin's scribing jigs are awesome. I use the shit out of them. And yeah, that's just how it is. They work. They're legit. Like Ben said, Big Goof. He says, hi, Craig, guides are legit. They are. They absolutely are. So, definitely go hit up Hi Craig over there on Instagram, and you'll find the link to his guides on there and all that good stuff. So, yeah, very, very good stuff. Let's see, what else here? What else? Brandon says, but there are people who remain unnamed that make it clear it's just about free shit. Yeah, and get out of here, those people. Luis, Mr. Ultraman Dyna says, I bought several tools from Tim's list also. Thank you, Luis. I appreciate you, buddy. Let's see. Gumple Uruguay says to, hi, Craig, and your tools work like a charm. Definitely. Pab says, yeah, there's some critical builds limited edition tools from Hi Craig coming soon. What? Nice. That's good stuff. That's good stuff right there. Let's see. Louis says, where can I get those guides, man? Yeah, hit up Hi Craig on Instagram. You'll find his link in his bio. Hit him up. Buy him. Gary says, thank you for your live stream. Resting now. Gary, man, go get some rest. You did the good stuff today, so you deserve a rest, buddy. Deserve a rest. Uh-oh. Yeah. Sorvon, what are you doing here, man? He says, Tim, your birthday present arrives Monday. What? Hey, thank you, Sorvon. I appreciate that, man. I do. You didn't have to do that, but I appreciate it nonetheless. That's awesome. That is awesome. Let's see. Hi, Craig. The Critical Builds collaboration looks awesome. Just saying. Nice. Wilson Alanay over there on YouTube, he says, if I use a product 3 months straight, examples, paint, tools, or whatever, that's the time that I can promote it. Haha. Yeah, no, exactly, right? I totally agree. Like, I don't know if it takes me 3 months to do it. Like, I have a pretty good understanding of what works and what doesn't, you know, maybe after a day or two of using it. I don't know, you just get a feeling, I think. Obviously paint and stuff like that is a little different because it needs testing and all of that. But, you know, for instance, like the, fuck, dropped it with the tiger drill, right? This, I knew almost instantly, like, yo, this is pretty good. I like this little guy, you know? So, as long as I don't drop it again. But yeah, I mean, you just kind of get a feeling, I think. Yeah. Hey, Manny! Mr. McDio with a $10 super chat. He says, happy birthday, Tim. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Let's see. Let's see. Gary says, Mecha Decal OP FYI. I appreciate it, man. Appreciate that, Gary. I really do. Brandon says, just a reminder, you can use Tim's Amazon affiliate link to buy things not on his list, and he still gets a small percentage. Yes, I do. That is true. That is very, very true. So, anything bought through there is appreciated. So, yeah. There it is. Manny with the $10 super chat. Thank you, buddy. Thank you. Let's see. Gunplay Miami says, LOL, I've lost someone after I told them I give honest opinions. I threw something I didn't like. LOL, they stopped talking to me. Yeah, hey. These things happen, right? These things happen. Hey, Gary with the $10 super chat. Man, no note, Gary. Come on, buddy. But that's okay. I like the notes. That's all. The comments and everything. But thank you, Gary. Appreciate you. Chris Gunplay Miami says, I leave reviews to the pros. LOL. I'm just DJing with Gunplay. Nice. Nice. There he is. He says, for your awesome live because I miss it. Oh, Gary, buddy, I miss you, man. I miss you. Hanging out and everything. It was so fun out there in 2019. Seems like ages ago. We'll get there again. We'll get there again. Zaku Zero over there on YouTube, he says, bought the Chopper 2 after watching you use it, and I love it! Yeah, I mean, that's a no-brainer. The Chopper 2. I mean, it come on. Let's be honest. If you're into scratch building or any sort of customization or anything, it's a no-brainer. Gary says, good night for now. Gary, go get some sleep, buddy. You deserve it. Yeah, you deserve it. Anyway, let's see. Ty Furious is in the house. He says, what's up, everybody? What's going on, man? Gumpel Uruguay says, you can't be in good terms with everyone, Miami. Yeah, well, that's very true. That is very true. Sarge, Mr. Julius Stemke says, happy birthday, Tim. Thank you, Sarge. Appreciate you, man. Give my best to your family for the wonderful gift that you sent Amber. Again, we really appreciate it. Let's see. Gunplay Miami says, Tim looking like a tight 21-year-old. I don't know about that, man. You hit this, if I streamed in like 4K or something like that, you'd see the constant bags under my eyes and crow's feet and all that. Yeah. The age is starting to show. Look at that, the little gray up in here. I'm kind of looking like, what's his name from Reed Richards from Fantastic Four over here. But it's distinguished. Always remember that. It's distinguished. Not old. Distinguished. At least that's what I tell myself. Brandon says, I hope Northwest Short Line makes it through after this past year of COVID health. Yeah, COVID hell. Yeah. I think so. I haven't really kept up on it. So I don't know. But we'll see. We will see. All right. So with that being said, let's get back. Let's get to building. Now that it's 45 minutes into the stream, Jesus. All right. So what we're gonna do is we've got our new strip cut here. We need to strap over this bevel here. That's going to be first, and then we're going to trim that, and then we're going to strap over the top here, and that's going to make our completed strapping detail, right? So with that being said, let's go ahead and let's get... We're not going to go crazy with the super glue tonight. I've made that promise to myself. So we're just going to get a little dot on there, right? We're just going to spread this out a little bit. Maybe one more little dot. Just boop, right there, because we got a little bit of a gap right there. And I want to make sure that that gets filled in, right? So what we're going to do, we're going to place our strap right there, line that up as perfectly as we possibly can. Whoa, come on. Wait until it grabs. There, I think it... Yep, that grabbed. And what I mean by grabbing is that the adhesive starts to kick and it starts to hold the piece in place. Alright, so that's looking pretty good. It's looking nice and straight. Alright, so just to be on the safe side, we're going to hit that with a little bit of Instaset. Right on the back, a little on the sides, boop, right there. And we're going to leave that, we're going to let this sit for just a few seconds here. We're going to prop that up there on the foot, and we're going to leave it for just a few seconds. Just a few seconds. We're basically wanting that that super glue to kick through and cure, right? That's what the Instaset does. It's like a if you guys are familiar with Zip Kicker, right? It's an accelerant. It's a curing accelerant for CA glue or cyanoacrylate, which is what super glue is in no specific terms. So we put the Instaset on there. That kicks the super glue into high gear, makes it solidify and cure it, and just makes this process go a lot faster. Yeah, and Soravan over there on Twitch, he says, I don't know how I lived for so long without Instaset. Dude, right? Like, I've been, like, before I had this, before I got it, like, I was just waiting for, like, the old Loctite that I used to use to just kind of set, right? And just sitting there for like, a minute, waiting for that to kick over. And Instaset is just awesome. Awesome. So, yeah, trust me, dude, I know exactly how you feel. Gumplo Miami says, Tim, I see an ultrasonic cleaner in your list. Is that a good one for master grade kits? Let me double check, because I think that there are two on there, if I remember correctly. What the? Why didn't? Oh, really? Can't get to my list. Hang on. Go the roundabout sort of way. Go to my website and hit the banner at the top, right? Okay, so here we go. Tools for scale modeling. Let's take a looky look here and see what's what. Because, again, unfortunately, I haven't updated this list as of yet. I had wanted to do it over the past couple days. I just haven't had the opportunity, unfortunately. So, let's see. That one, what's the leader? That looks actually like a little bit of a smaller one. Now, mind you, you can do cleaning in batches. So, like, you can throw in a batch of parts and, do that. Now, this is, what size is this? Come on now. See, the thing is that I have the one tank capacity 20 ounces, and yeah, so that is on the smaller side. Um, so that's a more kind of compact one, if you will. Um, Let me see if that bigger one if I still have the bigger one on there. I don't know if I do or not. Like I said, I still have to update this thing from with a bunch of stuff. It looks like Jesus, yeah, bunch of stuff is like dead. Incroyable. Ooh, wait a minute. What? Yo, the nitrile gloves that I use are in stock. I gotta get some. I gotta get some because I'm running low. Obviously, and with the pandemic and everything, they were like cool. But they opened. It looks like they opened them up to the general public to buy. So that's a good thing. That's a real good thing. Yeah, 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 yeah. So anywho, back to the Sonic. So what I would do is this. What I would suggest, Chris, is if you have a Harbor Freight around you, or if you just, buy, if you can buy it online, they have a larger ultrasonic on there that I think is like $70, something like that. And then obviously, you can get 20%, coupons and all of that stuff. That's the one I have. I bought it way back in the day. And it's large. It's got a good capacity. Actually, it's right over here. Hang on just a second. I'll grab it and I'll show you guys what I mean. So 1 second. Oof. All right. So let's go camera one. And yeah, it's the child of Mecha Shopping Network. Everybody, welcome. 4 easy payments. No. Yeah. So basically, this is my ultrasonic cleaner, and as you can see, it's kind of a hefty boy, right? It's got a rather large basin, and I've got just where I store the knickknacks and stuff. It comes with the tray, and there's the cord and everything. And it's, like I said, it's pretty big. I think this is a 2-liter basin, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong, but this is the what is this? The Chicago brand on Harbor Freight, and it's got the digital timer and everything. It's got the heat setting and all that. This is actually really quite good. And I highly recommend this one. Yeah, it doesn't. Let's see. It doesn't give the capacity, but I think this is either the liter or the 2-liter one on there. Just look for this one on Harbor Freight, and this is actually quite nice. I've cleaned everything, God, since the Hummingbird in this guy. Every single part that I've ever modeled since the Hummingbird has gone through this. I put my airbrushes in this, put tools in this, never let me down. So obviously there's questionable stuff on Harbor Freight. It just is what it is, just being real. But that particular item is actually quite nice. Yeah, it's actually quite nice. So, Harbor Freight, and all that good stuff. But again, I have to update the damn list. I was going to do that over the last 2 days, and I just have not had a chance to do that yet. There's just not enough hours in the day, really. This is actually a really good question from Wilson. He says, can you use solvents in the cleaner or just water? Me, I would only put water in the basin itself. Now, there is a caveat to that. And let me show you here, because this is a cool trick that I learned. Stay right there, don't move. So what you do, right? What you do is you get like a little like a container, like a little just plastic container, like Tupperware or whatever, just something like this, right? It could be glass, it could be plastic, it doesn't matter, right? It doesn't matter one bit, as long as it can hold your solvent of choice, right? So if you're using like a lacquer thinner or something like that, something hot, I'd use glass, right? But if you're using something, you know, a little less than that, like say like a degreaser or 91% isopropyl alcohol, something like that, plastic's perfectly fine, right? So what you do is, come here, you. So this is the trick, and this is so useful. It's not even funny. You fill this with water. Well, not all the way, right? Put your solvent in this up to wherever, right? You put that in the basin, and then you fill around that with water up to the same level as your solvent, right? So the solvent never touches the basin at that point, right? And then you switch on the cleaner like normal, and that all just, it agitates it and everything like that. The solvent never touches the basin, the water never touches the solvent and doesn't dilute it down, and your pieces that are in here that are in the solvent gets the cleaning from the ultrasonic cleaner like normal. It's a great trick. I've used it many, many, many times, especially when stripping parts. On like high detail parts with little nooks and crannies and everything, putting some isopropyl alcohol and putting the parts in this, it'll be stripped in like a few minutes. It's a really, really good trick. So no, don't put solvents in your basin, because that's a good way to mess it up, right? Just do it kind of a double boiler type of thing. Works wonders. Works wonders. So yeah, that is a good and easy trick that I picked up years ago, and I forget who from, but yeah, it's come in handy many, many times. You know, when I break down my airbrush, my Iwata, yes, siphon feed gang. You break this down, you pop it in here, you put your isopropyl alcohol and everything in there. Man, it just it basically gets it like new. It's good stuff. Yeah. So, anywho, let's roll it back. Let's catch up with the chat here real quick before we get to work. And I think this thing is kicked over and is fine at this point. Let's see. Manny says, I have a huge bottle of Instaset, but I have not used it. Manny, come on, let's get on it, man. Brandon says, Manny, put it in a needle dropper bottle, makes it a lot easier to control. Yeah. One of these deals, super accurate. This idea came from Shane, Mr. Daft Robo, over on Instagram. So Shane, shout out to that. Let's see. Kenneth says, happy birthday, Tim. Damn, I'm late. Dude, that's fine. You're here now. Welcome. And thank you for the birthday wishes. I appreciate it. Char Twins, what's going on, dude? He's over there. He says, what's up, everyone? Kenneth says, was that the 500 mil US cleaner? I don't know. It's the bigger one on the Harbor Freight site, Kenneth. Sorry. Michael Dawson over there on YouTube, he says, mine is like half the size and I can fit PG size parts in there just fine. Yeah, I mean, like I said, do batches of parts. There's nothing wrong with that. Big Goof Ben says, if you have a bunch of small parts, you can use a loose leaf tea strainer to keep them from laying on the bottom and in one place. That's actually a really good idea. Yeah, like those little spherical tea thingies. I'm not a big tea drinker, so I'm lost on that. But anyway, he says, I use it for watch parts in my Sonic. Nice. Yeah, I'm sure that would come in very handy. Let's see. Brandon says we bought a small industrial ultrasonic cleaner from my work, 3-ish gallon capacity. Well, it was like 225. Decent, yeah. Let's see. Gumpa Miami says, thanks, I wanted to try one. I hate hand washing. Yeah, no doubt. Same way. Eris385, he says, what setup do you do when you clean the parts, temp and time? I normally don't use the heating on parts because the agitation will actually cause a little bit of heat. Not like crazy heat. I mean, it just kind of warms the water a little bit. It's hardly even noticeable. But if you start with cold water, it is kind of noticeable, right? But I hardly ever use temperature, the heating on it. But I'll usually go like 10 minutes just to make sure everything is nice. So, yeah. Let's see. Pab says, thanks, go someone said it. I'm sure there was something else in there. He says, I've been preaching no solvents in the actual basin. Yeah, no doubt. It's a good way to mess up your ultrasonic cleaner. He said, let's see. Kenneth says, never fill thinner in the cleaner. Never. Yeah, I agree. Brandon says, I'm going on the hunt for ISO tomorrow. Wish me luck. Yeah, good luck. Keep an eye on Amazon because you never quite know. Sometimes you get lucky. Wilson Alanea says, I see, because in 3D printing community, they put 99 isopropyl alcohol on resin printed figures. Weird, haha. No, I mean, that's actually normal because it cleans off the residue and everything from the 3D printing process. I'm obviously not a whiz at it, but I know that, enough. He says, that is why I want to ask you also on that method. Yeah. I don't think that you'd damage the cleaner with just isopropyl alcohol. But still, if you use the kind of the double boiler method, you're not wasting alcohol at that point because, again, it's harder to come by, at least here in the States, it's hard to come by. That way you keep it contained to this small container and you're not wasting it in a large basin that you don't need to waste it on. You're saving material, because water obviously costs a lot less than alcohol does and it's easier to find. So it's just another reason to do that, that way. So food for thought. Let's see. Jashawn F says, when you put your airbrush in it, do you leave the O-rings out? No, I keep them in. Funny enough, this little Iwata I've had for over 15 years. And I've put this thing through the ringer, right? Through alcohol, through lacquer thinner, solvents, etc. Original O-rings on this. All of them. Every single one, original O-rings. So I can't say enough about how high quality Iwata airbrushes are. So, yeah. Let's see. Manny says, what do you do after after you finish cleaning that with the ultrasonic cleaner? Rinse. Just rinse with water. Yeah, that's it. Just rinse with water. Clean water. Just rinse it. Boom, you're done. Let it dry. Let it air dry. And I'd probably say overnight. Yeah. And do that. Brandon says 3.2 liter ultrasonic on Amazon for $82 right now, 2 liter for $62. Yeah, that's actually those are both really good prices. Especially that 3.2 liter because I got the one down here I think for like $70 at Harbor Freight. So, yeah, it's not bad. That's not bad at all. Ultraman Dino Luis says, hi Craig, I don't see any products in your store on Store Envy, dude. Message him, Luis. Message him. He'll Craig's or Colin. I keep messing that up. Colin is great with responding. Yes. Pab says autocorrect. Finally someone said it. There you go. He says iso alcohol in a basin will hyperactivate the molecules you're essentially baking a flammable liquid. I mean, I probably, but I've experienced the same with just straight water. So, yeah. Big Goof says if you have hard tap water, use distilled bottled water or buy a roadie filter. I don't know what that is. Anyway, Jashawn F over there on YouTube, he says it's a little more expensive, but there is an ultrasonic cleaner with a removable tank. Makes it easy to fill and empty. Fair, yeah. There's Colin. He says, Dinah, interesting. Are you on mobile? Z had an issue on his phone, but that was a long time ago. Weird. Huh. That is weird. Anyway, back to work here. And Louis says, computer! I don't know. Store Envy's weird. I'm on my shop's on Store Envy. It's okay. It's not the greatest platform. It's free, but what are you gonna do? Anywho, let's see. Brandon says just sent you the link to the $82 one to your Instagram, Tim. Thank you, Brandon. Appreciate that, buddy. I will look at that later. All right, so this thing is solid. If you can do that on just that little connection right here, that's not going anywhere. That's not going anywhere. All right, so good stuff there. So let's clip this off, right? Now, we're going to leave a little bit of meat on those bones, right? A little overhang because we're going to trim this off. And there's our part that we still want to use, so we don't want to lose that, right? But we're just going to clip off just enough here so it makes trimming this a little bit easier, right? Same thing on this side. And there we go. Now, obviously, we're not going to be left with a lot of plastic on here. We're not. That's just the nature of the beast, so to speak. But what we do is we cover our bases here with this bevel, right? So we're going to do, the same old trimming technique that we always do. We're going to use our little hobby knife and just start to trim away the excess plastic here, and we're just nibbling this away, right? We're not going full bore at this right away. Now we're going to let our hobby knife just glide across the top surface here, because that's what we're trying to match, is that that top surface, right? That's what we're trying to get this piece trimmed to. It'll take maybe, a few passes here, and not a ton. And it doesn't necessarily have to be picture perfect either. It just has to be good enough, right? And if you've ever heard me tell the story about my driving instructor back in the day, when he was teaching me to parallel park, he told me something that I obviously have never forgotten. It doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to be good enough. Like with most things in life. Doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to be good enough. And I will never forget that, because that has kind of rung true to me for years and years and years. And it's a shame I don't remember the guy's name. But I remember those words. And it was something as mundane as parallel parking. Right? So, that was some true wisdom. True wisdom. Alright. So now we're going to trim this down. We're going to get this flush with this surface. Let's see. Hopefully my Visor's not getting in the way here. All right, make sure you get your digit out of the way. Last thing you want to do is get cut. Okay, there's a little gap there right here in the corner, right? But not a big deal because we can fill that, backfill that with super glue, and you'll never know it's there. All right, so that's looking pretty good right there. So what we're going to do is we're going to take Big Bertha here. We're just going to blend those two surfaces together. And the good thing about this is that the plastic dust that you create from the filing process will fill in any gaps and highlight those, right? There you go, Old Dirty Bastard. I forgot what we called this back in the day. Yeah, you know what? Okay, Old Dirty Bastard. And then, what was that one? Yeah, the Little Bastard, right? Shit, thank you, Brandon. I completely forgot about what we called. I was racking my brain the other day when I was using this, and I was just like, oh, we called this some stupid name, and now I know. There we go. Pab says, just a quick FYI, Tim, your live stream on Facebook is a sales listing again. What the hell? It's only, and that's only on the Mecha Army Facebook group too, which is weird. I have no idea why Restream does that. I'll have to disconnect and reconnect that to see if there's any setting that will allow me to alter that. All right, so that looks pretty damn good right there. Let's hit this with a little bit of 600 grit. Just make it super stupid smooth. Yeah, nice. Nice. That passes the fingernail test with flying colors. Excellent. All right, so now let's hit this on the surface here. Get that nice and smooth. And yeah, so there's maybe when all that's said and done and the everything's trimmed up and looking good here, we're looking at about maybe a 1/4 millimeter bevel right here if it would freaking focus. Focus. Yeah, we're looking at maybe a 1/4 millimeter bevel that's left over here. Now, obviously, we're going to cut that back in once we have the other piece strapped over on this, right? So, just it's what we got to work with, yeah. Hey, Ricardo, what's going on, buddy? Mr. Silver Maverick, he's over there on YouTube. He says, howdy, howdy, howdy. What's going on, buddy? Long time. Hope you're doing well. Especially with the car. Yeah. Nice. Let's see. Brandon says, I'm going to buy you the rights to an ODB song so you can make a sound drop for the bastard file. Shit. Good luck with that. Yeah. Good luck with that, man. Jesus. That would be funny as shit if that happened, though. I'm not gonna lie. All right, so that's looking really nice right there. Lined up, everything looking really good. Let's check centering here. Yeah, that's pretty much dead on. Really, really nice. All right, so again, we're just gonna get just a little super glue on here. Not a ton. Not like we did with the first part, yeah? We just want enough to, number one, hold the part in place, but then also to fill in any gaps that may arise. Okay, that looks really nice placement wise, and now we'll press it in and get it to hold. Okay, good there. All right, so we'll hit this with a little Insta-set here. Boop, boop, boop. Right there. One on the back side. There we go. All right, so we'll leave that here for just a few seconds. And yeah, let's see here. Yeah, Brandon says got to Colin's website through his Insta and it works. Yeah. Hey, Alex the Doof. What's going on, Alex? He says, happy birthday, my dude. Thank you, Alex. I appreciate it, buddy. Thanks for popping in. Good on you, buddy. Ultraman Dyna, he says, Tim, are you going to make the Chimera Core t-shirt? You know, I have the artwork for the Chimera Core, so it can happen. It can happen. I've got, like I said, I got a nice large image of the logo. So yeah, I mean, I can definitely digitize it, redraw it in Illustrator, and throw that up there. So yeah, that can definitely happen. Yeah. Kenneth says Tim's stream are on sales. Yeah. CML says that's his OnlyFans. Nice. I wish, right? Hey, Gumpler Ronan, Mr. Z's over there. He says, yo, Tim, happy birthday, my man. Appreciate it. So, again, you guys, if, real quick, because, like, one thing that I was, am still thinking as people are coming and going in the stream is the, whoever sent the plates, man, hit me up on, the back, just on one of the messengers or something like that, because they didn't include a like a gift slip in that. So just let me know who sent that, because I want to do something special for everybody. So yeah, hit me up. So anywho, let me switch this over here. Do what is going on? Cool. Okay. Rocking. Okay, so now we're good to go there. Awesome. Okay, so this should be kicked in. That sound is indicative of a good hold. Yes. When it makes that sound, we're good. All right, so we're gonna clip this off. We're gonna leave a little bit of meat on the bones so we can trim that properly here. We're gonna save this little guy. You never know when you're gonna need a little bit of extra. Just gonna trim the excess here. We're not gonna trim it, completely down, because we want to be able to do the fine trimming with our hobby knife, right? That's important, right? Hey, VFX10 Viper, Mr. Josh, he's over there on YouTube. He says, hey everyone, and happy birthday, Tim. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate you. Michael Dawson says, I'm going to have to pick up some more super glue and Instaset to fix the faceplate to my Perfect Grade Unleashed kit. Part broke in half on me. Ooh, yeah, that's not fun, is it? That's definitely not fun. Well, Michael, best of luck to you, buddy. Best of luck. All right, so we're going to start with the backside because this is going to be the easier of the two to trim, because this is just essentially following the piece, which should be super easy, because like I said, we're just following the contour. We're letting the blade just slide across there, and we're good. So easy as that, right? So now this front part is going to be a little bit more delicate because we need to get the bevel carved back in, and we have just enough bevel from the previous piece to where we can kind of see what our angle's at, right? There we go. Let's get this a little bit more in camera here. And again, we're just gonna nibble, kind of nibble away at this. We don't want to cut off too much at one time, right? Now, there's a little bit of a gap that we're gonna need to fill right there, right here with super glue. Ooh, there's actually a big gap. It didn't catch there. Huh. All right. Well, let's fix that. All right. So what we do, we're going to use a little scrap piece here as kind of like a palette, right? And we're going to get one of these little sewing pins, right? And this is going to be our applicator, our kind of fine applicator here, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to put a drop of super glue right there on our little scrap piece that we're using as a palette, right? We're going to use our pin. We're going to just dip that into the super glue, and we're going to just apply that to the piece here. We're going to use the pin to pry that up so that the super glue can run underneath of the piece through capillary action. We're going to do the same thing to the other side because there's a little bit of a gap there as well. And the reason being is because this is not this top part here is slightly curved. It's not completely straight, which unfortunately I don't really care for all that much. But, you know, it is what it is. I'm not gonna sit here and change proportions on it, not on this particular model. If it was a different model, then maybe, but with it right now, I'm not gonna dick around with this thing and do all that. I'm not, just like I said, this is more of a practice kit, just trying to re-hone the skill sets, so to speak. So that's what we're gonna do. Let's see. Julio, what's going on, buddy? Mr. Clippin' Nubs, he says, fucking guy turns 3 and don't tell no one. 63. Wow. Thank you, Julio. Giving me 20 years there, buddy. 43, actually. 43. Jesus. I mean, I told everyone last week. I said this week was my birthday week. And I said it on Monday, and I said at the beginning of the stream, where you been? Anyway. Gamer Bud says, hey Tim, happy birthday. Hope you have a good day tomorrow. Won't be able to stay on long tonight. Got an early morning, but I'll catch up on the stream tomorrow. Hey, buddy. I appreciate you coming in through anyway, Bud. It's awesome. Julio says, imagine 20 years from now. Jesus, let's not. Let's not. I can't imagine right now. Let's not even go there. Julio says, I don't retain knowledge, bro. Jesus. Aw. Look at this guy. Fucking Ricardo. 43 says you don't look an inch past 12. Motherfucker, you're short too. Don't talk to me. Jesus. I love it when short people like go in on each other. It's just funny. Anyway, Robbie Umbar, he's over there on YouTube. He says, "What's up? What's going on, Robbie? Welcome, buddy." John Lynn says, "Hey, that's like 15 in Hobbit years. It's a compliment. Wow, right?" Whatever. It's just funny. It is funny. Not gonna lie. All right. That. I think this is good. It's a little. It's pretty much dry, I'd say. It's pretty much, well, cured. Let's put it that way. Pretty cured. Let's see. Michael Dawson says, yeah, it happened like 2 weeks ago, I think. Haven't had time to fix it due to working all the time. Yeah, oh, the face part on the PG. Yeah. Sam L says, short people unite and roast the hell out of each other, you short bastards. Yeah, for real. Julio says, I saw a meme that said if you're under 5'5", your pronouns are I'm a little teapot. Well, thankfully I'm not under 5'5". So that's a good thing. I'm 5'7", so hey, I got 2 inches to spare. That's what she said. Julia Stemsky says, no, it's not 43. It's 4 feet 3 inches, referring to his height. Wow. Thanks, Julius. Come on, man. Give me a little bit of credit here. Shit. It's my birthday. Y'all going hard right now. Well, technically, it's not my birthday yet, but still. Messed up, you guys. It's just messed up. Where's Pabs? So we can make fun of him. Oh shit. Anyway, all right. So this is pretty much good. Let's yeah, that gap looks nice and filled. Yeah, cool. There's no getting under that. So let's start off with the 400 sanding block here, and just go to work here. Now again, this bevel, unfortunately, since the top is slightly curved, that means this bevel is also slightly curved. This front part is also not completely flat, which is a bit of a challenge in and of itself. So actually what we're going to do, let's go with the file first so I can really kind of keep an eye on the angle here, right? Okay, that's looking pretty good. Just a little bit of super glue on the top that I wanted to take off there. All right, so now we're going to go back in. Let's go in with a 600 here. Yeah, good. Very, very good. That's looking nice right there. That bevel looks even all the way across. We've got, it looks like I went a little too deep on the trim, and the super glue that we applied actually filled that in, so that's looking really nice. Very, very good. So, there's the strap over on that. Very, very, it's going to be very subtle. We're going to build more up on this, but that's kind of where we are right now with this. I'm liking where this is going. I'm liking the look of this. Now, there's a little squeeze out right here that we need to just kind of blend into the parts here. So just trim that back. Okay. There we go. Good deal. All right, so let's see what else, what other shenanigans you people have got for me here. Robbie Ambara says, what do you consider short? I don't know. Gumbler Ronan Z says, sometimes short people go too far. I got called Schmeagle. Actually, if I remember correctly, it was Ziegel. Ziegel. Yeah. Ziegel. Um, yeah, Julio says Ziegel. LMAO. Yeah, right? Pab says LMAO about that 5'7". No, motherfucker, I am 5'7". Shut your mouth. Just because you're 5'5", Pabs, doesn't mean you get to try and one-up me with your platform shoes. Anyway. Pab says Tim rounding up about 2 inches. Motherfucker, get out of here. Julie Stemsky says, Tim, you know what they say, great things come in small packages or something. Well, hopefully. Julio says my pronouns are I'm a fucking walrus. No, man, you're not. Dude, you lost a lot of weight. You know, you're not like that anymore. Come on now. Terry, what's going on? Mr. Gundam Yatham. He says, I love being 5'4", especially on long overseas flights. Economy class feels like first class to me. He also says, happy birthday, Tim. That, dude, yeah, right? I couldn't imagine being super tall on international flights. That would be a nightmare. But, speaking of Terry, if you don't happen to follow Terry, number one, you're missing out. Terry's an amazing artist, amazing modeler, but he also does all of the stickers and everything for the USA Gundam Store, right? And he also does commissions and stuff as well. But if you missed one of his latest posts, there was a little bit of a tease on there for this month's for the what was it? The number 3 sticker pack exclusive. Yeah, airdrop. Yes, airdrop, you guys. Let me see if I can pull it up here on good old Insta, and I'll show you guys what I'm talking about here. Let's see. Where is it? Here it is. Yeah. All right, let's get all this out of the way. And boom. Yeah, look at that. Look at how nice that looks, right? Oh, and that's just a sneak peek, you guys. That's just a sneak peek. That's not even all of it. You can't even see the good stuff, right? Oh, it's so nice. So nice. I can't wait till you guys can see this in all of its glory. Terry has absolutely smashed it out of the park with this one. I could not be happier with how this has turned out. So go follow Terry. Right up here at the top, Gundam Yatham on Instagram. You will not be disappointed. You will not be disappointed. Yeah. Julio says, yeah, I'm a small walrus now. I can't fight on the rocks no more. Wow. Brian, Mr. Brobutter says 6'4" and flew to Italy and back in 2007. I am so sorry, Brian. That was probably tough. Let's see. John Lynn says, I'm standing at a neutral 5'5", not too short, not too tall. Fair. Brandon says, I'm 5'11", and some flights are super uncomfortable even for me, so I don't know how tall people fly at all. I mean, Brandon, you're almost 6 foot, dude. Like, not bad. It's not bad. About average, I'd say. Whoop. Don't want to miss that. Look at that. That's amazing, dude. Amazing. Big Goof, Mr. Ben says, Terry is the reason I'm going broke with USA Gundam Store. Gotta get a sticker every damn month, right? It's a good draw, not gonna lie. Terry says, I can't wait to see how that comes out. Oh, dude, everybody's jazzed for it, man. Everybody's jazzed for it. I'm like chomping at the bit to let everybody see, but I'll let you guys handle it. John Lynn says, God damn it, Terry, I need it. Right? Brendan Hay over there on YouTube with the eyeballs, the googly eyes. Julio says, LMAO, it's like an ad for OnlyFans, right? They hide all the good shit. Wow. Kenneth says, was Terry drawing the Mark V too? Yes. Yeah, and that looks amazing. That looks absolutely amazing. Julius has a question, official question here.
We have a question.
Hey, first time we're seeing that tonight. He says, have you ever had or built the Polyball? I have a chance to get one and wondering what your thoughts about it. I have one. It's in a box out in the out in the basement. Yeah, I mean, as far as I know, everybody really loves the Polyball or whatever it's called. They say the articulation and everything is just super on point. So yeah, I mean, if you like it and you want to buy it, I'd say it's a safe bet. Yeah. Brandon says, man, I had McDonald's for dinner for the first time in months and feel like death now. Dude, right? Pab says, it's all right, Mr. Frodo. I'm with you to the end. Damn right. You bring that lambus bread, too, you little bitch. No, I love you, Pabs. Julio says, fuck McDonald's. Wendy's for life. Yeah. Homemade's better. But if you're going to do burgers, come on. Let's be real. Five Guys. Come on. Five Guys, man. Me and the kid had Five Guys the other night, and it was just like, oh, so good. So good. Anywho. Let's see. Brandon says Wendy's has the best nuggies. Whew. I think some people will fight you over that one. For real. Let's see. Sam L says, I mean, my nickname is Samwise. Nice. Manny says, Child of Baggins. There you go. Julio says, Shake Shack, though. He says, Popeye's chicken better, though. Oh, look, there she is. Tex Merquise. Had to come in and get a dig in. I respect it, though. I got one AARP card here with Tim's name on it, fresh off the press. Yeah. I'm going to get a lot of these on Friday night, you guys. I'm going to get a lot of this shit. A lot of it. Julio says, Elder Plan, LMAO. She got a life insurance out on you. God, and I'm going to end up dead. You watch. From unnatural causes. Jesus Christ. Anyway, all right. Let's get back to building. We got like 20 minutes. And then, yeah, it's my birthday. Pab says, I can't wait. I'm writing notes. Yeah. Christ. It's gonna be savage on Friday. I already know. Anyway, all right. So the first thing that we're gonna do, now that this is nice, trimmed, cleaned up, and all that, we're gonna do a perimeter scribe. Perimeter scribes, I'm using a 0.20 now, and that little bit of extra width in the line around it, I think gives the piece a more separated look. Normally for panel lines, I use a 0.15 for 1/100 and bigger, but like I said, I've been using the 0.20 for just, like perimeter scribes, and it, for some strange reason, it just seems to fit better and look better, because obviously there's not a huge difference between 0.20 and 0.15, but for, like I said, for perimeter scribing, for pieces and stuff like that, for that kind of pseudo part separation, for some strange reason, that just a little bit extra, you get a little bit of extra, shadow in there with the panel lining and everything. It just looks better, in my opinion. It just looks better. So, yeah. Let's see. Let's see. Julio says she's just gonna stress you to death. Well, I mean she does that already. What else is new? Brandon says White Claw alcohol poisoning. Whew. Yeah. Let's see. Mike Dawson says I'm off to bed. Got to go into work early tomorrow. Also, happy birthday, Tim. Michael, thank you, buddy. I appreciate it. Thank you for tuning in. Tex Marquise Armida says death by lemonade, bitch. Right? It's gonna be a fun night on Friday. I can already tell. It's going to end up into a roast. I already know it, and it's all going to be me. But that's fine. That's fine. I've dealt with worse. John Lynn says I don't think they allow live streaming in assisted living facilities. Look at this. It's already turning into it. Ben Big Goof says 0.20 now because old age and poor eyesight. Holy shit. Tex Marquise, only grands. Okay. Julio says cases of John Lennon are rampant in nursing homes right now. So a little bit of an inside joke on that one. If you missed Brian's stream last night, if you watched it, that makes complete sense. So go back and watch Brian's streams. Watch Brian's streams regularly, for that matter, and also Critical Builds, and also Wet Palette Wednesdays, and John Lynn's on Monday nights, and all that. Watch them all. Watch them all. Support your friends. Hell yeah. But yeah, cases of John Lynn are rampant in nursing homes. Jesus. Let's see. Julio says Governor Cuomo said they all got it. Nice. Ultraman Luis says, are you gonna make the Chimera Core t-shirts? Somebody asked that before, and I said, yeah, I got the artwork for it. Just need to digitize it and everything. So yeah. Julius Dembski Sarge says, I wonder if Flex Marquise will make an appearance. Oh my god, maybe. You never know. Robbie Umbara says, happy birthday, Tim. Thank you, Robbie. I appreciate that, buddy. John Lynn says, new Rona strain, John Lynn 22. Whew. Tell me about it. Pab says, checks in the mail, Tim. Cheques? Pabs? Chequez? That's not how we spell checks. Come on. Yeah, even look at that. You even triggered Armida over here. Chequez? Yeah. Chequez? Chequez? Anyway. Jesus. Ben says y'all need to make a YouTube network, right? For real. John Lynn, Mondays, 8 p.m. Eastern. Boom. Julie Stemsky, Sarge says Gumpel Ronan has a stream coming up in March, I think. We'll tune into that one too. Oh God. Now it switches to pile on Pabs for the Chequez thing, right? Julio says LMAO. Shut up, stupid. Kelvin Brandon says, cooking Tim, now that's a roast you can love. God damn right, man. Pab says, check. Learn to pronounce plural noun. Chequez, British spelling of check 1, sense 4 of the noun. Yeah, but nobody gives a shit. It's check, CHECKS. Well, apostrophe S in the case of your comment, but yes, that's how you spell check. Anyway, Armida says Chick-fil-A? For real. Brandon says too many streams and not enough time in the day with work and kids. God, tell me about it. Oh shit. John Lynn says Shaquille O'Neal? Chex Mix. Oh boy. Yes. Yes. See, all it takes, for everybody watching at home, all it takes is one slip. One little thing, and people pounce. People pounce. I love it. I actually do. Oh my. Anyway, all right. Let's get to perimeter scribing this thing because it's 11:45. Coin check. Boom. There you go, Julio. Coin check. I don't have a coin. I just have my name engraved on a plaque. That's it. Just not a big deal or anything. All right. So, when doing perimeter scribes like this, you need to be careful of any little bit of minute glue squeeze out, right? Because that any little bit that you might have missed in the cleanup process, even just the slightest little bow around a piece can really kind of mess up your scribe, because you want obviously a nice straight line, or as straight as possible anyways. So if it happens to bow out any along that expected straight line, people are going to notice that, right? So you want to be very careful about perimeter scribes in a a glued on piece like this. And you want to take it very slow in the beginning and kind of see what path that chisel takes. You don't want to apply too much pressure, just in the off chance that you've got a little bit of glue that you might have missed, and it starts to kind of go off track here. Because like right here, I can feel there's even like a little bit of a stair step there. So I'm gonna have to go in here with my hobby knife and just kind of trim that back just a bit. Just gradually trim that, and just kind of blend that surface. Yeah, see, now we're much better. Okay, so I see a little bit of a bow right here. Yep, just some super glue that I missed. So we just got to trim that back. Yep, and I see just a little bit more. So, and this comes into kind of a attention to detail, you guys. And this is a pure example of how kind of rusty my my building skill set is right now, because I used way too much freaking glue when I glued down this first panel. Way too much. Kind of almost rookie mistake, basically. And it just kind of screwed the pooch a little bit. It's one of those things. And that's why this is a practice kit. Just trying to get my skill set back, So far, so good. We're looking nice. I think that particular side was always going to be problematic, because that's where most of the squeeze out occurred on this side of the piece, right? So I kind of expected it. Now, looking at this a little bit closer here, I can see a little bit of super glue left right there. And a little bit down here that we need to... And it's just, you know, little minute bits of super glue, but in the grand scheme of things, it will absolutely make a huge difference in terms of the perimeter scribe that we're making here. All right. Okay. There's a little bit right here on this side that we're going to have to take off as well. There we go. That looks much better. There we go. Now, I know I need to catch up with the chat here because I'm sure that the roast has continued. Let's see. Let's see. Shaquille O'Neal, checks mix, coin check. Julia says, Pabs, how do you spell color and tires, right? Armida says, checked him out on his Patreon. There you go. That's a good one. I like that. And then Pabs says, color, Tyrez, favorite, aluminum, gray. Well, see, that's how I spell gray, too. Gray. I don't know. I just prefer it that way. Anyway, Ben, Mr. Big Goof says, to be fair, Pabs did learn English and not American mushmouth. Wow. I guess that is fair. Let's see. John Lynn says, false, Pabs. English people don't have T's. Wow. Tex Marquise probably says caramel, right? Caramel. Caramel. Anyway. John Lynn says they drank all the teas. There you go. Jesus. Julio says water, right? John Lynn says the Queen's about to put a hit on us for not respecting the Queen's English. Hello! Sam L. Bloody L. There you go. John Lynn says, with great age comes with great Gumpla skills. Fair. Sarge says, Pabs, it took me a while to convert to the U.S. way of spelling words after moving here from Australia. There you go. Tex Marquis says, is it like converting from metric? For real. Big Goof says, first time I went to the UK, they said it was going to be 36 degrees, and I showed up in winter clothing. Wow. Julia says converting from metric was harder than the differences in spelling words. Yeah, I bet. Julia says it was a hot day, for real. Ty Furious says word spelling shouldn't be too bad. Going from metric to imperial must be painful. Yeah. Big Goof says Julia said indeed it was. Pab says to John Lennon on the phone with MI6. Nice. She says I ain't scared. What's she gonna do? Send some red coats? Pab says I still have to ask how you write the dates here. Yeah, because it's the month and the day is backwards here because we're Neanderthals, but whatever. Anywho, continuing on with this infinite perimeter scribe here that's taking me forever, that would have taken me like 5 minutes before. But that's what happens when you take off 8 months. Come on. Oh, God, this is rough. It's not terrible. It's just not to my standards. I mean, it's to PAB standards, but it's definitely not to my standards. Anyway, let's see. Let's make sure we've got all the glue. Oh yeah, there's a little bit of residue here and there. Let's try to get this as straight as possible. That's the trick right now. All right, let's see what that does. Let's see. Text says Oxford's not brogues. Brandon says, happy birthday, Tim. Thanks for the help with the hat earlier. See y'all Friday. Brandon, take care, buddy. Oh, and I already got confirmation for the hat to be reprinted. So, yeah, it's in the works, and like I said, it'll be on the way soon. So, yeah, good stuff. Good stuff. So, to fill you guys in, and this is actually a really good example of how nice the company that prints the shirts and embroiders the hats are. Brandon got a hat, a Mecha Army hat, and it had, has the represent on the one side, and for some strange reason it got messed up, and it had like cockeyed and like an inch off, and then present like down in the normal area, so it was like present, and it was just weird looking. So yeah, I just he sent me a picture of it, sent it off to the company that does our stuff, and just said, hey, customer received this, can we get a new one out to him, ASAP? And within 5 minutes, I think, I got an email back saying, wow, really sorry about that. We'll have it printed or re-embroidered right away. We'll get it back out to you and send you the tracking and everything. So they said that should not have gone out through QA. So yeah, Chris, Printful, yeah, that's the company that we use. Printful's QA have been terrible lately. Oof. I mean, they're still struggling to get capacity. So they're, I don't know, man. They're back to normal time frames, thankfully, but from what I've read, they're still struggling in terms of capacity and all that with the pandemic and everything. So it's one of those things. But anywho, let's see. Yeah, cool deal. All right, let's finish this up because it's getting late and all that good stuff here. So all right, so this is actually a good example of one of my kind of scribing tenets, so to speak. Whenever I'm scribing, doing a perimeter scribe around the piece, I always want the chisel to stay on top of the piece, meaning I always want the chisel over the piece as I go around. And since I'm right-handed, I go counterclockwise around the piece, right? So I'll start up here and just work my way down and basically just scribe in a counterclockwise motion, right? Now, if I was left-handed, I'd go in the opposite direction. I'd go clockwise, right? But since I'm right-handed, I like to start over here on the farthest point and then just start to go clockwise. And I like I said, to keep the chisel on the top side of whatever part I'm scribing around. You want to avoid the chisel being under the part as much as possible, right? But with this being such a long run, and with it, not being 100% sure if this is going to be straight or not, I am kind of forced to keep the chisel on the bottom of this piece. Normally, in most circumstances, probably 3/4 of the times, you want to keep your chisel above the part. It just makes it easier because with the lights and everything that are shining down onto the part, you can see that top edge and you can see where you're scribing. If you're under the part, there's going to be a shadow cast by the part itself, and it's going to make it a little harder to see where you're scribing, right? Because that where you're scribing, that is going to be in shadow, right? So that's why I like to keep the chisel on top of the part as much as possible. So keep that in mind, and trust me, it'll help a ton. But with this, like I said, I'm kind of backed into a corner with this one. At least in the beginning here, to get the line set, right? Once we get it set, then I can go back, turn this, flip this over, and kind of deepen it from there. But now, since these are shorter runs on the bevel and on the top side, I can keep my chisel on top of the part and do my my kind of normal scribing practice there. Just trying to trim a little bit of super glue away from this bevel here. Alright, so that's good there. Alright, so what we'll do is we'll start in from this side here. And we will connect these two at this bevel point. And there we go. Alright, just make a quick run down the side here while the chisel's on top. And there you can see a little bit in the shadow there around the part, the outline scribe, right? Now we've got to do a little bit of sanding around here, do some general cleanup and stuff, like right here on the surface. You can kind of see it in the glare. Little bit of super glue. Where is it? Right there. You can kind of see the glare there, that little patch of super glue there. We'll sand that off and just do some general cleanup and stuff like that. But overall, this part's looking, pretty nice at this point. Now, one thing that we do have to remember, and this is kind of another tenet of mine, is we've perimeter scribed all the way around here, but there's this back edge, right? We always want to finish off the line. So we want to bring these two lines around the perimeter down on this side here, right? And it's pretty easy. You can just kind of push the line in just to start it, right? And then we can drag it out. There we go. Just like that. You can kind of see that little scribe line that we brought down. And, once we get both of these in there, that completes the look of this thing. That completely separates this part from the rest of the armor piece, right? And that's essentially what we're trying to do here with the perimeter scribe. We're trying to make it look like it's a separate piece. Okay. And there we go. That completely finishes that look. Simple stuff. Simple stuff. Just, again, trying to re-hone these skills as we go, right? Just trying to get that back. Trying to get that back after 8 months. What are you going to do? Anyway, let's see. Let's get caught up here real quick. Brandon says, I was going to say with all of the COVID shit and plants shutting down part-time, I'm still happy with being able to get one at all. Yeah, I mean, they outsourced. They shut down their LA facility, but they have a facility in North Carolina, one in Mexico, I think one in Europe, and now one in Australia, from what I understand. So they had kind of redundancy, but no, they're back to full strength. It's just they're still kind of having capacity issues. So, anywho, Bro Builder says, I'm hitting the hay. Good night, y'all. Thank you, Brian. I appreciate it, buddy. See you on Friday. Pab says, happy birthday, you old fuck. Now let's go on an adventure, right? I'm down for that, Pabs. I'm down for that. Manny says, happy birthday, Tim. Thank you, thank you, guys. Let's see. Big Goof says, happy birthday, Tim. Thank you, Ben. He says, I made it. LOL. Just took 6 hours of painting my room. There you go. Robert O'Brien over there on YouTube. He's got a question.
We have a question.
Excuse me. Tim, what's your suggestions for sharpening BMC chisels? That's kind of tough, not gonna lie, because they're so thin and so fragile. It's not easy, right? Not easy. So what I would say is get like a diamond plate, and then if you can find it, something like this, right? This is a company, U-Star. It's a Chinese company, and they sell these on Taobao and other places. You can probably find it on eBay and stuff like that. But basically what you do, and this is an old, just battered chisel that I don't use anymore. Essentially, you put it in this apparatus here. Actually, you put it upside down with the angle like that, right? And just for quick demonstration purposes here, this has a lot of slop in it like that. You can kind of see. So getting it perfectly square to the part, or to this brace, is iffy at best, right? Because you want a completely straight chisel, right? Chisel edge. But basically you have it in there, you just lay it down on your diamond plate, and you just go back and forth, and that sharpens the chisel, or at least that's the theory, right? But like I said, this thing has so much slop on, from side to side. It's, I don't know, I don't use this thing all that much, but if you can find something along this line with a much lower tolerance, then you'd probably be a lot better off. So that's about the best I can tell you. So, yeah. Tex Keys, happy birthday. Thank you, Armida. Appreciate it. Scuffle says, oh, wait, it's your birthday? Damn, you old. And happy birthday. Thank you, Scuffle. Scuffle says, FYI, we're the same age. LOL. Yeah, it's tomorrow, but thank you. I appreciate it, buddy. Colin says, good night, y'all. Happy birthday, Tim. Thank you, Colin. Appreciate you. Bry Guy says, happy B-Day, Tim. Thank you, Brian. Appreciate it as well. All right, so it's 12:10. It's time to get out of here. We're going to be back here on Friday for Mechanism, potentially Birthday-ism. Come see me get roasted. Let's put it that way. Let's see. Robert O'Brien, real quick. He said, yeah, I somehow chipped the drag side of my .15 chisel. I noticed might just need to buy a new one. Yeah, with those super thin ones, it's gonna be hard to sharpen those accurately. So yeah, you might be better off, but just buying a new one. Yeah. Sorvan says, shim it, maybe to take the slop out, use a square or T-square to line it up. Yeah, no, and Sorvan, that's what I've had to do in the past. It's still just, I don't know. I've never had much luck with it, although I haven't really tried to apply myself and sharpen, any of that stuff out. Scuffle, that's actually a great idea. He says you could bring it to a jeweler. Yeah. They use, very fine chisels all the time. So that's actually a really good idea. I didn't think about that. Yeah. Silver Maverick, Ricardo says BMC sells one of those, and it's probably a much lower or a much higher tolerance than the El Cheapo U-Star. So that's actually good to know, Ricardo. Thank you for that. I'm sure you can find those at the normal places, Hobby Link Japan, Hobby Search, probably more than likely, all that good stuff. So yeah, that's a good idea there too. Let's see. Scuffle says even a blind squirrel nut. Yeah, exactly, right. But anywho, so let's wrap this party up here. So catch us on Friday for Mechanism, definitely. And see me get roasted. Javier, Mr. Gumpo Uruguay says, can we roast you too? I don't know. If you want to pile on, whatever. We'll see, right? I can't stop you. Anyway, if you want to see the tools and stuff, the materials and stuff that we use here on a nightly basis, definitely check out the Amazon link here in the description, that side if you're watching on Facebook. Tons of stuff on there, tools and materials, gear for streaming, books for inspiration, all sorts of cool stuff on there. Go check that out. I do get a bit of a commission based off the stuff that you buy, but it does not increase the cost for you. If you want to help support Child of Mecha, go sign up on Patreon. That is up and live now with some really cool little perks and stuff. Again, link in the description, that side on Facebook. And if you are interested in sending through a little housewarming gift for when we move, there's also an Amazon link down here to the wish list. A lot of people have sent stuff through, and I am eternally grateful for that. Like I said, we're going to be doing some special things for those folks that did that, but no pressure, only if you have the means. And as always, if you need kits, tools, paints, accessories, whatever, Mecha Decals, sheets 1, 2, and 3, those are there and available at our good friends right down here, USA Gundam Store. Adam and the fine crew down there will definitely have what you need. Let's take a quick once over on the good old chat here. Let's see. Julio says, yo, happy born day, my dude. Glad you made it through the year. Aren't we all? Scuffle says, we roast him every stream. Shouldn't we just be nice on his birthday? That'd be a change, right? Anyway. Julio says, top tier gets to see his butthole. Whoa! I don't know about that. But anyway. Thank you guys again for everything. It's been a good week. It's been a really good week. And that is in large part due to you guys. And the fact that we're back and doing this. And I'm back with all of you. Yeah. So, thank you. Anyway, come on back on Friday. Watch the shenanigans. Watch me get a little tipsy, hopefully. And yeah, we'll see. So, with that being said, we're going to be back here and working next Monday. So come on back for that. We're going to continue on this GM Quel. I don't know. It might work a little bit over the weekend. Depends on if I have time. But come on back for that. but then catch us on Friday for Mechanism. So anyway, with that being said, guys, have an awesome night. Be safe out there. Go build something cool. All right, till next time. See you guys.